A warm welcome. In this video, you will receive an energetic overview for all 12 ascendants for April 2025, based on Vedic astrology. That's important, not Western astrology. That means your ascendant sign may be completely different from your Western sign. So it is important to have a Vedic birth horoscope. And there you check your ascendant. You are looking for the letters A, S, C in your chart. That marks your first house, is your ascendant. And if you don't yet have your Vedic chart, you can easily order it in our online shop. The link is in the description box below. And if you also are called to go deeper and study Vedic astrology yourself, I also offer an online training program to become a Vedic astrologer. You find all the details below this video. And in this interpretation today, I will focus on Saturn, because Saturn shifts into the sign of Pisces, has shifted into the sign of Pisces, and Saturn has a deep karmic influence for the next 2.5 years. And also the Saturn-Rahu conjunction is very important, and Saturn aspects planet Uranus, also very, very important. And we will also check Mars transit, because Mars activates unconscious patterns and also energetic blockages. And then we check also the new moon in Bharani at the end of April. This is a moment of deep release and inner rebirth. And this might not be a prediction in a traditional way. It is an energetic map you receive today, showing you where your soul is being challenged to grow, where truth meets illusion, and where clarity is ready to emerge. For Aries ascendant, April brings a strong inward pull. With Saturn transiting your 12th house, you may feel the urge to withdraw, often involuntarily. Emotional exhaustion, sleep disturbances, or spiritual crises are possible. Old fears and karmic themes rise to the surface. Inner clarity is more important now than outer action. As Saturn conjoins Rahu, confusion clouds your path. Decisions may feel urgent, but lack true alignment, and your nervous system is overwhelmed. Stay grounded. This is a deep test of your values and integrity. Saturn's aspect to Uranus in your 2nd house puts pressure on finances, self-worth, and the way you use your voice. Let your values evolve inner stability over outer control. Mars will steer emotional overactions and also family tension. Your nervous system is highly sensitive now. Seek quiet, drink good water, and calm environments. Don't let others pull you into conflicts. Then we have the new moon at the end of April 27. This falls in the lunar mansion Bharani, and this speaks about a powerful reset of your self-image. An old version of you is dying. A new one is ready to be born. This may feel like pressure in the body, heat, or deep fatigue. Let go of what you no longer need. For Taurus ascendant, Saturn moves into your 11th house, making you question some friendships, your social circles, and your future goals. Anything that feels empty may fall away. You may withdraw from groups to reconnect with your truth. With Saturn conjunct Rahu, karmic tension around social or professional goals surfaces. Misjudgments, illusions, or doubts may arise. It's a time to feel more and speak less. Let your truth reveal itself. And also your first house is shaken. And this means your identity. Old structures are crumbling. Pressure to change is increasing. But transformation requires inner stability. Mars speaks about your communication. Your communication becomes edgy, and words may wound. Old emotional wounds may be triggered through siblings or maybe also your neighbors. The new moon on April the 27th in Bharani activates your 12th house. This is a time for deep release. What's dying now is internal. This is not a time to act outwardly so much, but to rest, to heal, and to finish an inner chapter. For Gemini Ascendant, Saturn moves into your 10th house, bringing weight to your public role, responsibilities, and your career path. Your actions feel heavy, and you may sense that things can't continue on the surface anymore. And this is the energy for the next 2.5 years. But you can move forward. And then we have Saturn Rahu conjunct this month. And this brings confusion in your purpose. Your public image or path may no longer reflect your inner truth. A course correction is necessary. Saturn's aspect to Uranus in your 12th house brings up unconscious fears or old patterns that disturb your sleep and clarity. It is time to clear your inner space. Mars will transit into your 2nd house and may trigger emotional spending or impulsiveness around finances. You may want to cling to money out of fear. Watch your habits around security and resources. The new moon will activate your 11th house. A sudden break with a group or long-held goal is possible. What you thought mattered may no longer resonate. New priorities emerge, rooted in deeper truth. For Cancer Ascendant, your belief systems, your sense of truth, and spiritual orientation are under review. With Saturn in your 9th house, you may find yourself questioning what you used to believe in. Old teachers may fall away. You are seeking depth, something real you can trust. As Saturn joins Rahu, there's an inner tension between old convictions and new intuitive impulses. Travel plans or studies may feel delayed or meaningless. And Saturn's aspect to Uranus brings unease in friendships or your future visions. You want something new, but you're not sure what truly holds. Mars in your own sign can lead to emotional sensitivity and physical exhaustion. You might feel easily provoked or defensive. Water, rest, and self-care are very essential. The new moon on April the 27th activates your 10th house. Something in your career path or your public image feels outdated. A new role wants to emerge, one rooted in your true power. For Leo Ascendant, Saturn in your 8th house pulls you deep into transformation. Unseen fears, control issues, or dependencies rise to the surface. You're being confronted with what cannot be controlled. The Saturn-Rahu conjunction intensifies pressure from within. You may feel stuck, yet something in you longs to break free. Let the shift happen without forcing it. Saturn's aspect to Uranus in the 10th house adds tension in your professional path. You might sense that what you've built no longer reflects who you are. Mars in your 12th house can bring physical weakness, emotional weight, or disrupted sleep. Hidden fears or past grief may resurface. Allow yourself space. The new moon on April the 27th activates your 9th house, the house of your belief system, and maybe an old belief dies. You are opening to new truths, new paths. Listen carefully. Your inner call is becoming louder. For Virgo Ascendant, Saturn in your 7th house puts relationships under scrutiny. Imbalances become obvious. You clearly feel who is aligned with you and who is not. The conjunction with Rahu may bring up karmic entanglements, unclear dynamics, or roles that no longer fit. Let go of the need to fix everything. Stay centered in yourself. Saturn's aspect to Uranus shakes your worldview. Spiritual or ideological beliefs may be crumbling. Freedom and truth matters more than old certainties. And Mars steers maybe group tensions or restlessness around your future. You want to move forward, but the path feels blocked. Use this time to realign with what truly matters. The new moon on April the 27th lights up your 8th house. Deep emotional renewal is possible. A past pain wants to leave your system. There may be grief, but what remains is more real than what was lost. For Libra Ascendant, Saturn in your 6th house weighs on your health, routine, and responsibilities. Old structures no longer support you. It's time to redefine your energy boundaries and find new rhythms that serve your well-being. The conjunction with Rahu can bring a sense of inner overload, trying to fix too much, solve too many problems. Pull back and reconnect with what's truly yours to hold. Saturn's aspect to Uranus in the 8th house triggers deep undercurrents, emotional depths, power dynamics, or attachments surface. It's time to release what no longer belongs. Mars in your 10th house brings tension in your career or with authority figures. You may want to lead, but your body signals it needs rest. Watch your signs of burnout. And the new moon on April the 27th activates your 7th house. Relationship patterns, codependencies, or outdated roles dissolve. A new kind of connection is beginning, one based on mutual truth and respect. For Scorpio Ascendant, Saturn moves into your 5th house, casting a serious tone over creativity, children, and heart-based expression. You may feel blocked or disconnected from your inner joy. Old wounds around worthiness and visibility may surface. Life asks, are you acting from the heart or from duty? The Saturn-Rahu conjunction brings confusion between mind and heart. What feels like desire may be an old conditioning impulse. Tune into your gut, not your plans. Saturn's aspect to Uranus in your 7th house brings relationship tension. Surprises, distance, or revelations are possible. Truth pushes its way in. Mars in your 9th house turns your internal battle toward beliefs, teachers, or spiritual paths. Travel or studies may feel emotionally heavy or off track. Don't cling to false hopes. Only what's real matters now. The new moon on April the 27th activates your 6th house, a deep reset for your health, your habits, and your energy system. Your body speaks loudly. Listen before it forces you to. For Sagittarius Ascendant, Saturn in your 4th house brings emotional distance, inner restlessness, and themes around home and family dynamics. Old ancestral patterns or a sense of inner displacement come to the surface. The conjunction with Rahu creates a split between the need to retreat and the pressure to perform externally. What do you really need to feel safe? Saturn's aspect to Uranus in your 6th house may highlight health issues or overwhelm in daily life. What you've ignored is now demanding your attention. Setting boundaries is essential. Mars in your 8th house activates deep emotional transformation. Unexpected conflicts or intense encounters may arise. Release what no longer resonates. And the new moon on April the 27th in your 5th house brings a rebirth in creative expression. An old idea fades. A new impulse wants to emerge. Open yourself for joy, for excitement, and what really feels good. For Capricorn Ascendant, Saturn moves into your 3rd house. Communication becomes more sober and purposeful. You speak less, think deeper, and crave real connection, within and without. The conjunction with Rahu brings tension between truth and function. What you say may no longer reflect what you really mean. Authenticity is the key. And Saturn's aspect on Uranus in your 5th house adds pressure to creative expression. Old ways of creating no longer flow. You need new, more soulful spaces for inspiration, but without pressure. Mars in your 7th house can spark emotionally charged dynamics in your relationships. Unspoken tensions may surface. Don't react impulsively, feel first. The new moon on April the 27th activates your 4th house and brings deep emotional clearing. Your inner foundation is being rewritten. Let go of outdated safety structures and make space for what truly supports you. For Aquarius Ascendant, Saturn in your 2nd house puts pressure on finances, self-worth, and how you speak your truth. You're being asked to redefine what really matters, both on a material side but also emotional. The Saturn-Rahu conjunction creates confusion about ownership, security, and your place in the world. Old promises or dependencies are being revealed. What you once needed may no longer serve you. And Saturn's aspect on Uranus brings emotional instability or tension at home. You need a new foundation, one that's not shaped by others' expectations. Mars in your 6th house creates high pressure in daily routines. Energy levels fluctuate. Pay attention to physical symptoms. Your system needs rhythm and relief. The new moon on April the 27th activates your 3rd house. This is a new mental impulse. Old belief patterns fade and space opens for authentic self-expression. For Pisces ascendant, Saturn in your 1st house marks a time of deep maturation. You may appear calmer, more serious, but also more grounded. Your soul wants structure. What no longer matches your essence will fall away. The conjunction with Rahu may cause inner and physical fragmentation. Questions about identity arise. Who are you when you no longer define yourself through others? Saturn's aspect on Uranus activates your 3rd house, and this brings transformation in the way you think. Words carry new weight. Insights challenge you to speak and act in alignment with your deeper truth. Mars in your 5th house may trigger emotional impulsivity or creative blockages. You want to express yourself, but the energy builds up inside. Movement, physical or emotional, helps. And the new moon on April the 27th activates your 2nd house. It is time to revisit your values. Which inner and outer resources want to be reborn? Let what you have heard and felt settle gently within you. This is not a time that asks us to understand everything, but a time that invites us to begin living our true mission here on earth. That means being real, awake, connected to what truly matters, to what touches you and ignites your inner fire. And if you'd like to go deeper into your own chart or into the sacred art of Vedic astrology, you will find all the information below this video. You can order your personal birth chart or explore my astrology training program. So thank you for being here. Thank you for remembering. And thank you for making a difference with your light, especially now. And share this video. And do not forget, I love you.